Hello, hello YouTube. It's been a while since I did a video, hasn't it? Quite a lot. Wait a minute, what's going on? Oh, right, that's not okay. So the webcam has stopped working for some reason. Never mind. I'll just carry on talking and then later on put some pictures up to go along with my voice. I mean, that's what a lot of YouTubers do these days anyway, isn't it? Just put up still pictures or memes or cartoon images that they've found somewhere and just decided to use. So I guess that will work. Anyway, it's been a weird year. 2016 in Britain and Europe and in America. I don't know about other parts of the world. Presumably, for most people in most of the world, life is just as terrible as it always has been. But they're used to it, aren't they? So it's not as bad for them as it is for white people. But there's good things happening too. Britain has got a new Prime Minister, new surveillance laws that will make us all much safer from the terrorists. America has got a new president who's going to make it great again. I should have mentioned I have gone over to the alt-right after a lot of thought and deliberation. It just seemed sensible for a few reasons. Mainly, if you remember that famous poem from Nazi times, the one that goes, "First they came for the socialites, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialite. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist." Well, we're already at that second bit. So I figured I'd better get out ahead of this and join the fashionable new modern Nazis now so that they don't eventually come for me. I mean, I do know that's not a guarantee that they won't. Nazis are notoriously fickle when it comes to deciding who to persecute. They just love persecuting. It doesn't really matter who suffers, as long as someone does. But I think that going over to their side might mean that I get to stay out of the camps for a little bit longer. And I'm not alone. Everyone's doing it, making sure they look sympathetic to the winning side so they won't be first against the wall when the machine gunning starts. It's just the rational thing to do. If you can position yourself correctly, of course. Millions don't have the opportunity, but thankfully I do. Yeah, and the other big reason I've become a fascist is for YouTube advertising revenue purposes. The market for anti-feminist, anti-social justice video content is huge. And it's a market that's never satisfied, no matter how many channels keep churning out the same kind of videos about the same subjects and people, that the audience never ever has enough. So it would be foolish not to try to grab a share of that. Especially as the sort of videos the market loves is so easy to produce. I could literally just put footage recorded from a video game on the screen for 40 minutes, while occasionally saying into my microphone, "Oh, that Anita Sarkeesian, she's an idiot, isn't she?" And hey presto, 10 thumbs up and a fraction of $1 in my account. They are very easily entertained, the anti-feminists. So, yeah, it's a good time to be a white man right now. Not that it ever hasn't been, but we were beginning to start to get a bit of criticism, weren't we? On Twitter, with women and minorities starting to say, hey there, try and have a bit of empathy for people who aren't like you. It's been very unpleasant having to endure that kind of abuse. So it's great that Brexit and the victory of Trump have put those times behind us. And I know what some of you are saying, probably some of the more hardcore alt-rightists amongst you are saying now, but Graham, you're not even white, you're quite clearly grey, but that is not true. I am Caucasian, that means I'm white, and whatever grey tone you think you see is not there. Because you have to remember there's no such thing as facts anymore. That's been made very clear over the last few months. So let's not even go there. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I might do another video sometime. I don't know. You'll just have to check back. See if I have. I'll probably just do it like this though. I'm not going to buy a new webcam. What's the point? So, Heil Hitler, you cucks. Don't forget to boycott Star Wars. Cheers.